Hey, welcome to Robocraft. Before you get started building on your own robot, here's a couple tips that everybody needs to know. You don't want to build right on the ground for starters, like I did here. You're going to want to get underneath there. So if you're in that situation, there is a quick way to get your robot up higher. On the block that's right against the ground like that, take an item like this flipper that sticks out past the block it mounts on, and go to mount it right there. Because there's an interference, what the game does is resolves it by raising up everything in the shop up one block. Now you can only do that so many times because the ceiling's up there, but it's really tall. So that's a fix. But what you can also do is just build up when you start. So go out in the middle where the arrow is. Build you a little tower. And then delete it when you're done. Don't be afraid to go up 10 or 20 blocks. Now, you can copy any item by pressing the middle mouse button or F on your keyboard. So you can just grab things. Just like that. You can leave stuff out on the ground as like kind of a palette for you to copy from, if that's easier for you than going into your menu by pressing Q. And deleting stuff. If you hold down, actually either left or right click for long enough, it goes into a turbo mode. There's a left click version, pretty hard to control. And then right click too, does the same thing. I'd recommend you like get it charged up. Charge up your laser out here in blank space, and then when I've got this pointed at this, it'll be just turbo delete. That works okay if you get like lined up like straight on with the blocks. But when you go on to want to be deleting your whole robot, let me tell you what you don't want to do. So this includes the robots that came bundled with the game. You're going to want to scrap those either manually like I just did, or do it this way. But you definitely don't want to sell them. So if you press G and go into the menu, and you press the sell button, this will give you a value. It's exactly half of the value in the robot shop. So it'll cost twice that many RP to replace everything. So you don't ever want to do that. The only reason to press that button is to figure out exactly how much you spent on each of your robots. So the parts on this thing cost about 500,000 or 550,000. So don't sell them. Instead, use this trick with the pilot seat. Notice how this monstrosity up here is red and this one down here isn't. It's because the pilot seat is attached to it. If I want to get rid of this down here, I just put the pilot seat on something else. Press tab. You'll get a warning. Some cubes are not connected to your pilot seat. They'll be returned to your inventory. Press OK, and they're gone. But they're not gone. They're in your inventory. They're there. Look, I've only got 2 of those tier 8 wheels, and here they are. So, how that works here. So check out my totally sweet Turbo Beast here. Say I want to delete it. Well, I don't know why you'd ever want to delete something this perfect and finely tuned. But fast way is just go ahead and take you a cube. Grab the pilot seat. You can only have one. If you try to put it here now, it'll give you a warning. Put the cube on, and then it needs one functional block. So that's a thruster or a wheel or anything. That's it. Whole thing's red. Press tab. Okay. Bye-bye robot. Alright, you guys have fun playing the game, and let me know if you have any questions. We'll see you.